All right, so I'm back with Mercy. Mercy,
Hi.
how have you been?
I've been alright. Recently I just got caught up. I was in a G whip with a couple friends of mine, and I don't know. To me, it kind of felt like a setup or something, cause like out of nowhere, like he's like with the blinkers, like and like it seemed like he knew what was going on, Like I look back and there's a cop behind us, and then like he starts messing with the lights, and then he's like, "Oh my God, you guys were being pulled over." I'm like hitting a train in the back seat, and like yeah, because like at the time I knew I had a warrant, so when they stopped us at the Circle K on 43rd, they pulled us out the car. They sat me on the ground, and I told them, I was like, "Hey, it's gonna tell you I got a warrant on there." So I'm just letting you know now. I just need to call my attorney, and I need an update with it, because when they had filed my case, like it was the holidays and was nobody answering. I was, like out of luck either way. So. But when they caught me up, they took me to Estrella jail. I was in there for 15 days, and like I'm sitting on my bunk, and like I'm withdrawing. I was sick like really bad, and everyone's all like a couple people walked up to me and they're like, "Oh my God, like you're that girl, huh, from like that one YouTube channel, right? You're like with your boyfriend and stuff." I was like, "Yeah, I'm Mercy." And they're like, "Oh my God, I knew it was you." I was like, "Okay." But like I don't know, it was alright, and it was kind of like summer camp, just like sick for a while. But after a while, like you start feeling a little better. Like when I got out, I was like a lot more clear-minded. Like I was happy.
Yeah.
I had like a lot of plans, but like I fucked up.
Was that your first time getting busted?
Not my first time, but like it was my first time actually going to like jail. You know what I mean? Like usually I've been to like the tanks. I've been, like that. I've been to like Fourth Ave where they've
So it was
had
like
me in
your
holding.
first time getting housed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I don't know. It's been crazy. Like since I got out, like a lot of crazy shit's been happening. Like it's been weird.
Like what kind of stuff has been happening?
Like a lot of people like they talk like a certain way whenever I'm around. Like the shit without saying it,
Yeah.
and like they think I don't notice, but like I notice. I'm not stupid. Like after a while, like when I was sober, I started kind of getting the gist of what they were saying. So like I was like, fuck. But like it's been kind of hard. Since I got out, like a lot of people have been like, I don't know, like I guess you could kind of say like me over.
Yeah.
Like I've seen a lot of people in my shit, and like when I ask about it, it's like weird because like a lot of it was like taken in by the cops. Every time I've gotten arrested, and there's like a lot of different bags with all different kinds of shit. And I'm like, there's no way they could have got that shit. Unless like somebody came and dropped it off, like, and I missed them, and ain't nobody telling me shit. But like I don't know, for me, like this shit's getting old already. Like my plans, I'm planning on like going on fucking detox soon. I'm tired of this shit.
How long were you clean when you got out?
When I got out, I was clean for almost like a week and a half,
A week and a half.
and I was like happy. I felt a lot better. Like I felt like a whole weight was like lifted off my shoulders and shit. Like I could finally breathe again. Like I'd just been suffocating.
Are you still out here with your mom?
My mom, I finally got her to go home, but like for the past 2 days, like she's been coming out here again, and like that's just made me want to go to detox, because like like I don't like having her out here with me, like, and if I went to detox, I could possibly get a job and shit, I can get her the fuck out of here. Cause that one thing I did always tell her when I was a kid was that like when I grow up, I'm gonna get in my own spot, I'm gonna take you with me, you're gonna be good, not have to worry about shit.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up that I still haven't done that. I mean, lately I've been isolating myself, I guess you could say, a little bit. Like like I'll go. Lately I just go get my fix, and then I dip. I don't really be with all that no more. That's what I'm saying. Like shit's getting real old for me. Like I'm not really into it no more.
Yeah.
It's getting tiring. Not even tiring. It's more or less just like getting irritating,
That's good.
I guess you could say. Like it's like embarrassing. Like not too long ago, I was like walking around with like a shopping cart, right?
Yeah.
And like I was like jumping in the trash cans and shit, like grabbing all the cans, crushing them and shit. I was gonna go take them, and then like on my way to go take them, I stopped by my mom to go check on her, and some guy, he ended up just buying the shopping carts off of me. Like, it was weird because, like, I feel like he kind of, like, lowballed me in a way. But, like, I feel like it's because he knew I was a junkie. Like, I feel like if he felt like if I looked, like, more sober or something, like, if I knew, like, if he knew that I knew, like, fucking, like, how much shit costs, you know, like, or, like, any of that shit, I feel like he would have made me, like, a way better offer. But I feel like it's just the fact that, like, people are junkies. Like, I've seen motherfuckers go with, like, Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, Michael Kors shit, PlayStations, brand new shoes, and then end up selling them for a perk because they're hurting. Like, I mean, you could have got, like, $500 off that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I had like 2 plasmas when me and the homie I got stopped by the U.S. Marshal the other day, dude. They had me sitting on the curb and shit because the homie had a G-Whip, and he had told me that he had broke the key off in the ignition, you know, so that's why he was starting it like that. But, like, I don't know, when they stopped us, they boxed us in. Like, there was a car in front of us and then there was a car in back of us, but they were undercover cars. They didn't look like cop cars at all. Like, they looked like your truck or some shit. And, like, you know, like, when they had stopped us, like, we were right there in between them, and then, like, one of them wouldn't move, so he was gonna go around them, and then that car backed up, and then the car in back of us, like, drove forward, and, like, we had like 4-wheel drive and shit, like, fucking, like, you know, like, and it was not going nowhere. After like 5 seconds passed, like, U.S. Marshal, fucking Federal Immigration Services, and all kinds of shit, like, came banging on the window. Put your fucking hands up, get the fuck out of the car. And I was like, oh. I was like, whoa. My mom's sitting in the back seat, you know, like, I'm hoping that they don't do her like they did me and the homie. Like, me, they grabbed me by my fucking wrist, like, hella hard, and then they bent my arms behind my back, and then they, like, threw me on the ground as they had my fucking hands behind my back. Like, I wasn't doing nothing to provoke him either, you know, like, it was kind of bullshit. Neither was my homie either. He was just sitting right there with his hands up. They yanked his ass out the fucking driver window because the door wouldn't open, slammed him on the ground, tased him, fucking all kinds of shit. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was crazy. And me thinking, since I just got out, I haven't got in touch with my attorney yet because I had just barely went home, you know what I mean? And I had to update my mom's information with her. You know, I had to give her a number so that she could be able to call my mom and shit so I could start my SAGE program, which is basically, you know, me going to detox. I'm going to ask her if it's okay if I go to detox instead of doing the SAGE program. It should be fine with that. Then I'll be good, you know? But, like, when the cops stopped us, I thought I was going to have a warrant because I haven't done that. And I guess when the cops were sitting right there in front of me, like, they're like, oh, she has, like, a 2-year suspension on her case. And they're like, what the fuck is that? Like, they'd never even seen no shit like that. I didn't even know it was like that. Like, I was like, what the fuck? It was weird.
Mercy, have you seen your ex? Have you seen Slump?
No, I mean, like, I did. I mean, like, I went over there a couple times. And, you know, I was trying to talk to him, you know, like, trying to make shit work. You know, try to fucking tell him that, you know, like when I first got out, you know, I had my makeup done and all kinds of shit. I showered, you know, fucking. Before I got out, you know, I scrubbed the shit out of myself, you know, like, I came out clean. Fucking, when I got back over there on 43rd, I had my homegirl do my makeup. I had fresh ass clothes on. I was gonna go over and see him and tell him, you know, I did it, you know, like.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, I was slinging, you know, so that's kind of what made me fuck up. But, like, I don't know, like, I went over there a couple times and, like, you know, like, he made me, like, feel, like, so, like, stupid, like, so embarrassed, like, for even trying, you know, because, like, he just, like, didn't care. Like, I told him, I was like, you know, in the beginning, I told you that I didn't want this to happen, you know, that's why I had the wall built up the way that I did, and that's why it was so hard for you to bring me down. Because when he met me, I had, like, no emotions whatsoever, like, anything at all. Like, I was like a walking zombie. And, like, it took him weeks before he could break me down and get me to actually start cracking jokes and smiling and shit, you know, talking to people. See, that's always by myself. I always had money, I always had all that shit. I didn't get in trouble either. I had a clean record before I got with Slump. And I don't know, like, for him, in my eyes, you know, I'd do anything. Like, when we got stopped one time, I had a chance to run and leave him, you know, but I just went to jail instead with him because I wasn't going to leave him by himself. That would have been wrong. And, like, I don't know, like, after those couple times of going back over there to Indian school, and, like, I walked over there, you know what I mean? Like, one time, the homegirl took me in the truck, but I walked back because of how stupid I felt. Like, he literally told me, you know, like, promises, what'd you expect? He's like, I'm an asshole. Like, if that was the case, you shouldn't have shook my fucking hand in the first place. should have just left me. I mean, like, I wasn't in too good of a position, but, you know, I was in at least a good enough position to where I was all right and I wasn't hurting. Like, not hurting, like, money-wise, but, like, mentally and emotionally. Like, fucked up. But, you know, like, I try to, you know, stay happy. You know, I try not to let a lot of shit bother me. But, like, lately, since shit's been getting, like, too old for me, like, it's, I don't know, kind of been breaking me down. Like, there'll be times where I'll be walking and, you know, like, I'll just stop and breathe and, like, it all comes back to me and it all hits me. I should be good, though. Like, it's like I'm made for this kind of shit. Like, I'm made to take all the hurt.
You'll be good. Well, Mercy, thank you for the update. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks.
Are you okay with me using this on my YouTube channel?
Of course.
All right, thank you, Mercy.